Hello everybody, this is Jacob Swanson and I'm going to be teaching you how to simulate smoke in Photoshop. Now the first way to simulate smoke is quite simple. The first thing you want to do is go up to your Filters tab, click on Render, and select Clouds. Boom, clouds. If you don't like those clouds, you can always render it to get a different pattern. See if you find one that you like. Yeah, this should do it. Next, you're going to want to take that layer, turn it into a layer mask. You can do something like this. As I was saying, something like this. And then boom, smoke rising overhead. And congrats, you have made smoke. Of course, it's only the first way you could do it. Next, right, you're going to want to get a picture of some clouds. I got this off Adobe Stock. Now, go to your picture of clouds, find a cloud that you like. I'm going to be picking this one. I've encircled my cloud. Do Control or Command J to make a copy on a new layer. Get rid of the background. Now, go to your channels. You can find this underneath the Windows tab. Select whichever channel will have the most contrast. Normally, in this case, it's red. Take that red channel and duplicate it. Now that you have the copy, hit Command or Control L to open a levels window. Increase the contrast so there's nothing in the background but black. Alright, now that we're okay, boom, you have your red copy. Now, take your lasso tool again. Carefully make sure you do not select any white space. Make sure you're careful not to select any white space when reselecting your cloud. This is very important. Okay, next, you're going to want to do right click, select inverse your selection, then hit backspace. Turn the entire layer black. Perfect. Now, reselect your RGBs, go down here, and hit Command or Control C. Command click. Command or Control click. Your perfect selection. Now, return to the layers. And now, as I was saying earlier, you gotta deselect it. Never mind. As I was saying, you have to get your perfect selection in and make copy on a new layer. So that way you only select your copy. Yes, my bad. Forgot to delete that. Anyway. Now that you have your thing, make sure you keep it selected. Go to Image, Adjustments, and Desaturate. Of that, now that that's done, you can hit the Crop tool and crop it so you can so the window is just big enough to fit your cloud. Perfect. Once you do that, you're gonna go over to one of these. Yeah. Go to Edit, hit Define Brush Preset. Save a name. I'm going to call mine Smoke. Now that you have that, you can head over to your original layer. As you can see, we still have the ton of smoke here. Now that you have your brush, as you can see, it does somewhat work, but something seems a bit off. However, you can fix this. you can go over to Window, find which brush settings, go to Shape Dynamics, scale up your jitter to the max. This will vary the size. Go to Angle Jitter, raise that a bit as well, based on however you think looks best. I'm going to go with this. Next, go to Scattering, raise that up to roughly about a 60. And finally, go to Color Dynamics and raise the foreground background jitter a bit. Now that you've done that, and bada bing bada boom, you have yourself a smoke brush. Thank you for watching.